Hachette Audio presents The Accidental Superpower! 10 Years On. Written and read by Peter Zeihan. Be sure to look for your bonus PDF of supplemental material from the book. To Dad, for everything. Introduction. I have always loved maps. My mom tells a story of how when I was 5 I unfolded a map of my home state of Iowa and started tracing roads away from my hometown, building up to the thickest, brightest line I could find and then connecting it to the next thickest, brightest line I could find until I had traced myself off of the map's edge. When I inquired what was on the other side of the Missouri River, my mom realized that I'd be leaving Iowa someday. Map tracing turned into backpacking and route finding, which in time evolved into a mixed-discipline university experience involving everything from Korean land reclamation to Caucasus pipeline planning to German refugee policy to Australian irrigation systems and Brazilian port development. It was all about determining why development strategies that worked so well in one place were disasters in others. Somewhat ironically, I was almost finished with grad school before I realized that I wasn't the only person to have had such thoughts. In fact, there was an entire discipline based on the concept. Geopolitics is the study of how place impacts everything. The clothes you wear, the food you eat, the size and serviceability of your mortgage, how long you live, how many children you have, the stability of your job, the shape and feel of your country's political system, what sorts of war your country wages or defends itself against, and ultimately, whether your culture will withstand the test of time. The balance of rivers, mountains, oceans, plains, deserts, and jungles massively influences everything about both the human condition and national success. Of course, you shouldn't treat geography as deterministic. The Nazis loved geopolitics, but instead of using the study of geography to shape their policies, they used it to justify their ideology. They were hardly alone. Throughout the 18th and 19th centuries, Europeans of all stripes used the subdiscipline of geographic determinism to assert their cultural and intellectual superiority over the rest of humanity. At one point, geographers as a whole realized that such concepts were, well, hugely racist, and the study of political geography in most forms, particularly in the United States, was largely abandoned. There is definitely a baby bathwater issue here. There are good solid reasons as to why nearly
Sample complete. Ready to continue?